You know me, SDMT. Let's get it, baby. But before we do, make sure that like, subscribe, and turn on my notifications, man. Shout out to the gang, man. We got a crazy Thursday night football game, man. Washington Redskins pulled off the epic comeback, man. And the Giants really blew that game. But Tyler Heineke, man, he snapped, man. Tyler Heineke deserves to be QB1. I don't care when Ryan Fitzpatrick comes back, man. Now, we got to get to my week 2 picks, man. I went 10-7 last week. You know what I mean? It was a lot of upsets. If you would have been in Vegas and bet a parlay on all the upsets, you would have got paid, man. There was 9 big upsets. And I'm going to give you a tip. If you ever want to, you know what I'm saying, get those upsets, it's about week 1. A lot of the odds makers don't know how good teams are going to be or not going to be week 1. So sometimes you want to take those points and you want to bet those underdogs week 1. So we're going to get into my week 2 picks, man. And I'm going to let you guys know who I got and why, man. We got the Cincinnati Bengals at Chicago. Bengals looked really good last week against the Vikings. It looked pretty solid. Young Joe Burrow, you know what I'm saying? You know, Jamar Chase snapped. He played well. So I'm going to go with the Cincinnati Bengals just because the Chicago Bears have a solid defense. They're going to be at home, but I don't believe in Andy Dalton until they make a change at quarterback. I don't think it's going to be enough. They might get this win, but I'm going with the Bengals, man. They beat the Vikings, who honestly are a better team than the Bears with Andy Dalton. So I'm going to go with you know what I mean, the Bengals in that. We got the Texans and the Cleveland Browns. Hey, man, Cleveland played Kansas City tough. They took a tough loss, you know what I mean? Patrick Mahomes, man, he came with the comeback. There's no shame in that, you know what I mean? And then you got the Texans, who looked really good. Tyrod Taylor did his thing. They're using that running game. Mark Ingram's doing his thing. That defense looked pretty good last week, but I don't think the Browns are going to go 0-2. I expect them to go 1-1. They need a win really bad. They're at home. That's a tough place to play, so I'm going to go with the Browns. I'm going to go with the Browns. We got the Rams and the Indianapolis Colts. Man, I told y'all about Matthew Stafford. Man, that's my quarterback, former Lions quarterback against Indiana. You know what I mean? Indianapolis, you know what I mean? They're still, you know, filling it out. Carson Wentz looked okay last week. They got a lot of talent. They're going to be at home, but I don't think it's enough, man. LA Rams, you know what I mean? That defense, you know, Matthew Stafford, he can run those points up now. That defense doesn't have to, you know, be in those tough spots. And even if they do score some points, Matthew Stafford could bring that team back, you know what I mean? So the Rams running game looked pretty good with Henderson as well, you know what I mean? The injury, you know what I mean, their backfield has, you know, pulled together pretty well. So I'm going with the Rams, man. We got the Bills and Miami. Tua got a you know, close win after he threw that pick. So I'm going to go with and we got Buffalo, who took that L last week. So I'm going to go with Buffalo, man. I don't think Buffalo goes 0-2. I think they're a good team. You know, going in Miami at home is a tough one, but I'm going to go with the Bills. I'm going to go with the Bills in that. I think Josh Allen, I think they get a dub. All right, we go New England, and we got the Jets. Tough one. We got the young quarterbacks, you know what I mean? We got Mac Jones against Zach Wilson. You know what I mean? We got Belichick. He's great against rookies. It's hard to pick the Jets in that situation, knowing how successful Belichick is against rookies. So I'm going with the Patriots in that. We got the Niners and the Eagles. I'm going with the upset. I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going Jalen Hurts. His jerseys are selling out like crazy. It's Hurts mania. I believe in them. I think the Niners, you know what I mean? They showed a little chink in their armor, letting the Lions back in that game. And, you know, they looked really good week 1 against the Lions, but I think everybody's going to look good against my team. You know what I mean? We got the Raiders and we got the Steelers. Okay, Raiders had a great comeback win. You know what I mean? We got the Steelers, who looked really good last week. I'm going with the Steelers, man. I think the Steelers are coming out strong and they're going to look pretty good. Okay, we got the Saints and the Panthers, man. Jameis Winston snapped against the Packers. Teddy Bridgewater looked really good last week, but I just believe in Jameis, man. I think Jameis is looking really good. That Saints team is firing on all cylinders. They started off pretty well, so I'm going with the Saints. That's a division matchup, so it could go either way, to be honest. We look at we got Denver and we got Jacksonville. Okay, Broncos looked really good with Teddy. You know what I mean, doing his thing. Did I say Teddy? My bad. Last one, Carolina. My bad. Sam Darnold looked pretty good in that game. That was my bad. But Sam Darnold looked pretty good. He did his thing. But I got to go with Jameis in that game. And let's come back to Teddy and the Denver Broncos against Jacksonville. Jacksonville, you know what I mean? They got beat by the Texans. Texans aren't the best team, but they're working. I don't think Jacksonville can beat Denver. I'm going with Teddy Bridgewater, that defense and that running game. Denver getting that done. Okay, I got Minnesota and I got Arizona. Minnesota took an L last week. Now they're going to Arizona at home. Chandler Jones went crazy. Defensive Player of the Week. My pick for Defensive Player of the Week. Kyler went crazy. I think Arizona is just too much firepower, too much solid defense. They get the win over the Vikings, especially the Vikings going to be on the road. We got Atlanta and we got the Bucks. I'm going with the Bucks, man. Tom Brady's looking great. That defense is looking great. Atlanta's looking really bad, and yeah, that's an easy one. Now we got the Cowboys and we got the Chargers. That's a tough one. I just don't think the Cowboys go 0-2, so I'm going with the Cowboys. They lost that close game to the Buccaneers. The refs hooked up Tom Brady. You know what I mean? They didn't call that offensive PI. Chargers at home, you know what I mean? They got a young Herbert doing his thing. They're winning. Oh, but I just don't think Cowboys go 0-2. I don't think that happens. We got the Titans. We got Seattle. You know what I'm saying? The Titans, you know what I mean? They struggled last week, and that offense didn't live up to these high expectations people have for it. I don't think that changed. They go to Seattle. Tough place to play. Russell Wilson's playing at a high level. He starts off the season super high, 4 TDs last week. I'm going with Seattle. We got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Baltimore Ravens. Tough game, but Kansas City owns Baltimore. Sucks that the Ravens are going to go 0-2, but I think they lose that game. You know what I mean? I don't think they end that slide against the Kansas City Chiefs. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Do you guys agree with my picks? Drop your picks down below, man. Let me know what you guys got. And that's a wrap on SDMT.